Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's MP in at the point. And it's the Hawks to start out. Young with it. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And he makes a first. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Zubats. Back to MP. The 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Gallinari, the pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 points.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
George passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Capella. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. A nice shot by Gallinari.
This guy is such a patient offensive talent. Danilo Gallinari gets into the mid-range and makes it look easy.
Inside, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Yep, that one goes.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
MP against Young. And he makes it on the layup. 10 points for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
George passes to Leonard, to the middle. MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years. And if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Foul Clippers.
Okongwu checks in for Gallinari.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Pass to MP. Three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. And George with the jam.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Clippers trail.
Boy, when you think about Kawhi Leonard's career, one of the things that I'm always struck by is how he has been a model of efficiency. So smart when it comes to getting his shot and taking the right shots.
You know, Doris, with Kawhi, the career numbers speak for themselves.
That's exactly right. A shade under 50% from the floor. In range to get to 40% from deep. No matter how you slice it, Kawhi is an efficient #1 option.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. And Zubac drops them both. There's 1:17 left now in the first quarter. Outside Herter. Pass to Jang. Back to Herter. Right outside. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Powell passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Johnson. And it's Herter penetrating. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's MP. Back to Batum. And he drops it in from the low post.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Wright. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
MP finds Kennard. Okongwu with the rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had 30 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:31 left in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu checks in for Gallinari. Young against MP. The floater, and the nice layup by Young. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. Now MP. And here's George, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard from behind the arc. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Young can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Young. Over MP. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Back to George, to the paint. Here's MP. The rebound by the Hawks.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Young with the bucket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
MP with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch four.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Right, the pass to Hunter. With the teardrop. Hartenstein pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Right with the board. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Johnson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Johnson's gotten his second bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Herter. Oh, great D that time from MP. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Kennard with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. On the wing, MP. Into the lane. Good. MP's got 16.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Down low. Here's Herter. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
MP against Wright. Back to MP. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Batum. And a miss there on the triple. And the Hawks shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Herter can't hit. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Outside Herter. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And MP throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's tipped.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And MP throws it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
15 seconds left in the third. Here's Hunter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 4 on the clock. 14 feet away. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers on top, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. It's Okongwu and Capella at the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Powell outside. George for 3. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. With the floater. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Teams will make substitutions. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
That one falls for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And Young, here we go, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 24 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I just love how he was able to capitalize from beyond the arc. I mean, his ability to stretch out the defense was an important part of the team's success this evening.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Young. Here he goes. And the basket is good. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. And there's the rejection. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And that one comes up a bit short.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's Bogdanovich. Up top, Young. Covered by MP. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP against Young. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within single digits.
Well, as a young player, Danilo Gallinari played in some pressure-packed environments. Think he played for Milan in Italy. They love their hoops and take it seriously. And then straight to the Knicks as a 20-year-old. Boy, he can handle the spotlight.
The Hawks making a switch here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Lawawu Cabarro comes in for Hunter. Mays, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to MP. Driving in. And it's good for 2. MP's got 31.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Jang, covered by Covington. Gallinari for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Beyond the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.